Thank you.
You can't all see yourselves, but I can't see the end of this rally. You're stretching all the way up. And as you're standing here, there's others standing in every other state. There's others standing in 80 other cities. I've thought a lot about what it is about me and my partner, my family, that some people find so threatening. I can't figure out the answer, because the truth is, there is nothing threatening about our families. There is nothing about our desire to be full Americans that will take anything away from anybody else. You know, one thing that I know is true is that always, in our great country, the arc of human history bends towards justice.
You know, you don't have to be from Arizona or from Arkansas or from Florida or from California for this to impact you. You don't have to be a member of the GLBT community. But if you are a United States citizen that believes in the ideals of our country, Tuesday was a remarkably uplifting day with a dark cloud hanging over it. We are not going to rest until every citizen in every state in our country has the right to stand up and say, this is the man or woman that I love. We want to express that love in the form of marriage, and we are not going to let anyone take that away from us.
When I was 19 and I kissed my girlfriend on the street, a stranger hurled Bible verses at me. But a few years later, when I did the same thing on national television, critics and viewers and mainstream America applauded my confidence. I thought we were getting somewhere. But today I still stand before you as a second-class citizen. Like you, I pay taxes, I vote, I abide by the law, mostly, and I give to charity. Unlike some of you, I can't enjoy more than 1,000 rights and responsibilities afforded to straight married couples. Our acceptance has only come so far. Since America's Next Top Model, I've received a plethora of comments and enthusiastic support from people I meet. I put enthusiastic in quotes because so many of these comments reflect the ignorance of our society today. I'd so go gay for you, or I have no problem with it, I think it's hot. Or even, I kissed a girl once and I liked it. Right. The thing is, my life isn't just entertainment. My goal isn't to be the token lesbian people are okay with when they watch me on their television screens. I'm not just a person whose lifestyle you decided to TiVo for a while. And my sexuality isn't just the feel-good taboo hit of the summer adopted by a girl who hopes her boyfriend don't mind it. Is America only willing to accept us on their TV screens and their iPods, but not in their homes, not in their churches, not in our Constitution? We used to treat other members of society as second-class citizens. Our new president-elect came from two people who would not have been allowed to get married in 16 states in 1967 because one was black and one was white. But society woke up and they moved forward, and it's time to wake up again. As Harvey Milk said, we need to show people who we are. We've just had an extremely successful election. We did this by talking to people. We did not assume that white voters in the states of Indiana, North Carolina, and Virginia would not vote a black man named Barack Hussein Obama into the presidency. We, as the LGBT community, also should not assume. We should not assume that if they live in this place, or if they look this way, or if they are this demographic, or if they voted this way in the past, that they will not support us in the future. They will. But there's work to be done. Luckily, we're a community that has proved itself to be resilient. We are creative, obviously the signs, really good. We're strong, and we've won larger battles than this before. We've gotten this far. Do not assume that any particular particular person or group will not support equal rights. We need to walk through that door.
My name is Shindle. I am Catholic, I am straight. On a lot of issues, I could be called a conservative, and I have never been more sure that there is a right side of this issue and there is a wrong side of this issue, and we are on the right side. Today, we have arrived at the moment where America needs to come to terms with its fear. In fact, America is being forced to come to terms with its fear. We don't all have the same relationships or lifestyles. It's okay for people to be afraid of what they don't know. What is not okay is for other people to prey on their fear to keep discrimination alive, and we're not going to stand for it. This battle is not going to be over in a couple of months. It's going to take years, and while it rages, we need to enlist everyone we can in pursuit of what is fair, what is good, and what is American. I urge you not to count anyone out just because of how they vote, or where they pray, or who they may love. We need our straight allies, our Republican allies, our Christian allies, and they are out there. This is not just about protesting the Mormon Church. This is not about singling out people who may give money to things that we don't agree with. Those streets are dead ends. This is no less than the greatest civil rights battle our generation will experience, and it's going to involve lawyers, and it's going to involve negotiations, and it's going to involve lying down in the street and saying that we will not accept second-class citizenships for ourselves and our friends.
This is not about equality in New York State or California. This is about asking the government for federal rights, for equal rights for all. When we elected officials into office and we voted them in, we expected them to uphold the Constitution and not the Bible.
Religion, whether we like it or not, plays a decisive role in the fight for civil marriage equality. Winning people's hearts and minds requires us to engage in a religious discussion. It requires those of us who do believe in God to counter the loud, hateful, but very wrong voices that say God is hateful and discriminatory, and that requires humans to be so as well.